Sereni.
And I'm Chad Larsey.
And this is another episode of the Mountain Life Show.
And today we're just a few minutes from downtown Blue Ridge at Inola. And we're standing in front of the George Wythe House.
It's a colonial reproduction from Williamsburg, Virginia. We're at Inola of Blue Ridge, and we're sitting here today with town founders Rick Skelton and Susie Kelsel. Thank you so much for having us in this beautiful venue.
Oh, thank you so much. I was so excited when you asked to come out here and interview us and show off this beautiful property.
Tell us a little bit about this beautiful property. You've got a lot of offerings here.
We do. We think you need to crawl, walk, run. It's going to take a while, but most of my career has been historic rehab, development, new urbanists, kind of like Seaside, Rosemary, Alice Beach. Those guys are land planners for this. So when we saw the jewel that Thomas Jones created, it just hit me after 34 years of being a developer that this needs to be a wedding venue and it needs to be a town. So we're starting out slowly. You may know that we opened the ice skating rink November 29th. We had over 4,000 people come in that weekend, and during the holidays, we had about 25,000 people come through with Santa and carriage rides and skating and breakfast with Santa and things. So that's just the tip of the iceberg to introduce this property to the community that's been isolated since it was built. The locals just didn't know it was here. So Susie, tell them kind of the big picture of the housing and some of the things that you're the realtor.
I am the realtor. I'm the realtor. I'm the wedding liaison and everything. So this, like Rick said, it's a wedding and event venue, and also we're going to have it as a new urbanist town where we're selling lots. We've already put in a lot of infrastructure, additional roads, additional parking. We've booked several events already, so we've added a 6,000 square foot tent that's heated and cooled. They're going to have bigger weddings, like 350 people. We're having the Blue Ridge Wine and Jazz Festival, June 27th, which is on our website. We're very excited about that.
You're telling us that's going to be overlooking Sugar Lake?
Sugar Lake. Awesome. It is. You can get VIP tickets in the tent overlooking, or you can get general admission for $50. We'll have it catered for the VIP with, of course, wine and from local vendors and national vendors. But we're very excited. I show the property all day long to people either wanting events and weddings or to buy lots. So.
Well, we're here in the tavern now, and as you mentioned, Rick, I was here. Oh my goodness, it's been 30 years ago, probably.
You're 5 years old.
I wish, no, not quite, but came here after church on a Sunday to have lunch. But this is just one of many buildings that you have here on the property. So tell us a little bit about the tavern, and then maybe you can move on down the street maybe.
Yes, I'd be happy to. Thomas was so fastidious in what he did. He spent years researching in Virginia, Williamsburg. He hired the town architect from Williamsburg, who he flew here every week. He even bought bricks from the original, when they renovated the George Wythe estate, the main mansion down there with the formal English gardens. And he was very proud when during construction he would walk around with those bricks. And then I could show you in the front of the house where those bricks are. Every window, every doorknob, everything was handmade. He never did anything that wasn't an exact replica of what you would find in Williamsburg, down to the number of bricks, the number of buildings for the Wythe estate. So we've got the Weatherburn Tavern. It was built in the 1750s. We've got the Reed House, the post office, a hybrid copy of the Burton Chapel, our 100-person chapel, and the Hopewell Chapel in Hopewell, Virginia. You kind of mesh those two together. And then, of course, the big George Wythe estate with about 10 buildings, barns, stables, formal gardens. And that's where Susie was saying we'll have the huge tent, elaborate, a gig of fiber, three-phase power, all the infrastructure's here. but it has this historic character and fabric with real pieces from history. Some of the things in here are from the 1700s and all these buildings. The glass was made by hand. So we're just shepherding this along so that we can create on Main Street, as we call it. This is Thomas named it England Street, and we will continue to add copies of original buildings here. But then for house sales and lot sales, I've partnered with Stephen Fuller out of Atlanta on many projects, and other architects can come in. But we've got a lot of home plans, not a purist Williamsburg, Virginia for the homes, but it's farmhouse, it's elegant, low country or Virginia countryside, like where you grew up.
Sure. That is where I grew up, and this is an amazing replica of so much of the heart and the pulse of Williamsburg, Virginia. You know, he's really captured what it is to walk in early colonial America. So that's pretty fascinating. Tell us a little bit also, do you plan to have like retail shops here, do I understand?
Yes, this main road here, this main street is where we will add retail. We will eventually lease the tavern to a restaurant. We've definitely talked to some groups, and that's in the future, but we'll fill this road in with other retail opportunities. So and we want a good mix of things. Something that if people live here, they can live, work, play, that whole thing. So they could be able to shop and dine and have very fast internet service and have anything they needed to be able to operate, work from home.
I bet you're going to have a lot of fun marketing this.
I know, I am. The realtor extraordinaire.
And you know, the location is fabulous for that. I mean, you're what, minutes from downtown?
We are 5 minutes from down. We are less than a mile to Starbucks. And so, you know, you feel like you're out in your own world, but yet we're close to everything.
Right. Sears is less than a mile down the road, and there are thousands of acres behind us of pristine wooded land. That's what deer and rabbits and everything. Oh, we have our own peacock named after George with George. You can
Wonderful.
see him around. We're trying to find him a girlfriend.
Well, it's, you know, I remember coming here years and years ago, like I said, being very just impressed when I was younger, and even more so now. So it's, I can't wait to see what you guys do with it. It's going to be exciting watching it come along. I love the name Town Founder. That's pretty awesome. So thank you. I appreciate you guys.
Oh, yes,
Thank
absolutely.
you guys. Interview with us, and we're looking forward to seeing Inola grow and the things that you have planned here.
It's a great vision.
Thank you.
Thank you.